3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. What up? Welcome to Dynamite Rocketship. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Toby McMullen. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Toby McMullen. Subscribe on all the audio platforms you're listening to the audio. And check out the Patreon. We appreciate it greatly. I'm joined today by an incomparable guest. One of my favorites, the absolute funniest, just like funny as fuck off from Jump Street. Miss Liza Treyger. You can
Hello.
Hello. Hang on one second. I
Okay.
jumped the gun. I have a sick intro for you. You're going to love it. She has a new special out right now called Night Owl on Netflix and a great podcast, That's Messed Up, an SVU podcast.
Yeah.
I literally wrote down SUV. I'm such a dumbass.
No, it's really hard.
It's hard. It's
hard.
difficult. It's all about Law and Order, and it's great. Very funny.
Thank you.
And she's on tour, going everywhere. Atlanta, June 17th through the 18th. Then Charlotte, Auckland, New Zealand, halfway around the goddamn world. Perth, Australia. Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Australia. Then Plano, Texas. Bit of a downgrade, if you ask me. And that whole Australia run, that feels like you're just trying to fuck a hot guy with a mullet and abs. Then Springfield, Missouri, and then back over the ocean to Amsterdam, Paris, Dublin, London, and then back to San Francisco. You're fucking everywhere, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Glittercheese.com for
excited.
tickets.
It's so funny. I was with my bestie, and she's like, I think I'm going to meet you in Paris, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really react. And she's like, do you not really want me to meet you? You're not really reacting. I go, no, I just didn't know I was going to Paris. She goes, what?
How did you?
I just agree to stuff. They were like, Euro tour, fall. I go, okay.
You're great.
I don't really ask many questions. And so she like didn't know what I was thinking. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, we can definitely meet in Paris.
Have you been to Paris before?
I've never been. She goes, I also thought you'd been there a bunch. I go, no, I've never been. I'm thrilled.
You do.
We could do a best friend first time in Paris trip. I feel like the Parisians are going to be mean to me. I'm everything they hate. I'm like kind of like sloppy and loud. And like, I'm nervous that they're going to disrespect me in a way that'll ruin my mood.
But you're sloppy and loud and fun.
I am fun. I'm going to be relaxed, but it's like, I don't know. They're just so rude. I'm scared.
They are rude. They're going to be. They're
Jewy, American. Like,
these snails are a little underdone. Yeah.
I don't think I would even have this. I would have snails. No, if I could have steak frites, this one food influencer I like was just in Paris, and I'll probably go to like the places she went.
Is your algo lots of people reviewing food in cars?
Not in cars so much, and I also am trying to avoid it because I'll be watching someone and I'm like, you're 24. You don't know more than me.
Yeah, it's tough.
What do you know about fucking life? Are you out of your, like, why am I listening to this child? This one I trust. She's just such a hard young worker, and like I trust her a little bit more.
Yeah.
But still, like I don't trust these children and their palates.
You can hit that knob if it's too
Oh,
loose.
instead of the full mic.
No.
Yeah.
On the side there, you can twist that little. It's face. Nope. It's facing away from you. It's right on the other side where your hand is. On the other side of that. Yeah. If you turn that to the right, it'll tighten.
My right? Okay.
Oh no, that's the left. That's loose.
Okay.
Be more of a girl. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Is that a girl thing?
Not knowing how stuff works.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, in my head I was like the Soul Cycle bike, but
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out.
Are you soul cycling?
All the time. I actually missed today, which is not like me at all. And usually I even call. It was really a low moment for me because it was Gaga, Rihanna as well. And I love it. And I was awake. But I woke up at 5:30 against my will.
AM?
Yeah. And the class wasn't until 10:30. But I'm not someone that's like has a go-get-em attitude. So just kind of tossing and I just wasn't in the mood.
Why were you up at 5:30 in the morning?
I don't know, because I'm probably like not living well, too much caffeine, upset. I don't know, anxiety, lights, noises. I don't know.
I'm the opposite. I've been going to sleep at 5:30. Bad.
I usually go to bed between 1 and 3, I would say, is my norm.
That's good.
Yeah. When I think about my life, I think sometimes in a week, I do more than people do in years of their lives.
Definitely.
Like I do have a lot of access to really cool things. I think living in New York and also just like being frivolous with money and being in entertainment in some sort of way. Like I know I'm doing a lot of fun stuff and enjoying so much, but then there are these days where I fully am like, why can't I find joy of like cleaning up and walking and organizing? Like, it's like I have to, it's like I either do too much or I'm like laying.
Yes.
And I have a Wellbutrin prescription that I have to, that's what all my friends have been really like, why won't you take it?
You haven't been taking it?
No, I refuse
You
to
gotta
take
take it.
I have like hundreds of these pills and I refuse to take
It doesn't
them.
work if you look at it. You got to put it inside of you.
I know it's like a nightmare, but I was like, this is a child with my thyroid pills. I would hide them in my owl purse. Like I was just like raised in an anti-medical home. And I know I just have to take them and I do more, but like sometimes I'll like people I just don't want to like, cause I could also rot for 5 hours and then also like enjoy a sunshine day in the park.
Definitely.
Like I went to Thompson Square Park yesterday for a walk and I had a chicken Caesar wrap in the park and I was like, this is like 2 blocks for me. The fact that I've only been here less than 5 times is like psychotic.
Yeah, it's nuts. What's the longest you've ever not left your apartment?
For sure days.
I think 5 for me. I've done a full
Also,
and
life is
that's-
weird because of pandemic. Like, I also don't think I was always like that.
Yeah, no, pandemic doesn't count. But I've done 5 full days. I'm not even hallway. Like just Uber Eats to the door, open the door, never step foot out.
I know that's
Full
not
week.
good. What are
Full
you
week.
doing?
Well, now I'm revigorated. I got a lust for life again.
Okay.
This winter was bad. I was my mental was chalked. It was no good. But we're bouncing back.
We're bouncing back,
and we're seizing the day. And we're having a good time.
We are. I did a lot of stuff. I do stuff. I go to the theater. I support the arts. Like I am out and about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you just saw Cowboy Carter.
I saw Cowboy Carter.
Yeah. Shout out to Beyonce. How was that?
It was like one of the best concerts of my life.
Have you?
I would just say top 2. I've really loved Gaga's Chromatica tour.
Okay.
But Beyonce's like voice, visuals, artistry, like meaning, choreo, the other like dancer, everything. And everyone else looks great. That's what I think with Eras tour really did that. Maybe that's just my experience, but people are dressing more like aligned with a theme to concerts.
Yes.
At like Brat, like I felt like everyone just gets the thing.
Yes.
And I really loved it.
Well, how did Taylor Swift v. Beyonce? Who had the better show?
It's really different. I would say it's like a different thing.
I feel like Taylor Swift is like, we're all besties. We're passing out friendship bracelets. Like I brought Girl Scout cookies. Like who wants some?
Yeah.
And then I feel like Beyonce's concert is like, we're wearing boots and cowboy hats and we're looking like we're gonna fuck stable.
Well,
hands.
Eras tour is different because it was people pick the era that like they felt connected to.
Yes.
So it's like 12 or 11 albums or whatever. And, I'm wearing a 1989 sweater, humiliating. But so people are just like different and wearing lots of different things. With Beyonce, even with Renaissance, it was like everyone's wearing silver. Everyone's doing cowboy.
Yes.
It's unified. So everyone's on the same theme. So that is like more, I like that.
Yeah. You like that it felt more like a costume contest that everyone, or a costume party that everyone was in on, as opposed to like,
I like also having the option. I just feel like with Beyonce, it is, I don't know, I was crying at both, but there's just, I'm also a later in life Swiftie, but like vocally and a lot of things is Beyonce on top, but they're both perfectionists, I would say.
Definitely.
And the shows are incredible. Also, what I love about Gaga and Beyonce is they have like video interludes and time between songs. So you could like sit, they're like older. I feel like Taylor doesn't get it. There's no rest. There's truly no rest for Taylor.
Yeah. She wants you up.
But she's also not doing choreo the way these others. But for her to do a 3.5-hour show, I would say these people are all at the top of their like crafts in so many ways, and like they just mean so much to people, and I don't want to be comparing them.
I'm sorry to put you in between your friends like that.
Because no, like people just don't do that to a lot of male artists. Like you don't see the Stones and people are like, compare him and them and the Beatles or whatever. Like I just don't think that happens, and I don't know why it's always like this comparison.
Because I do hate women, and it was to try and start some beef.
Because at the end of the day, Beyonce is more talented. Let's say.
Sure.
The show is it's just crazier on a different level, but I'm more connected to so much of the songs of Taylor. She writes them all,
yes,
and I know all about her life, and I knew every single song. Like I didn't know every Beyonce song. I didn't really listen to Cowboy Carter before I went.
Yes,
but obviously, like screaming irreplaceable. So I just like I go to Taylor Swift's Soul Cycle. I'm more connected to Taylor.
Yeah.
In a real way, but I can't like deny that Beyonce's greatness is just beyond earth-like.
If you need to lock in, Like you've got something you're trying to be super focused for on point. What's your go-to?
Unfortunately, last year I had 25,000 minutes of Taylor Swift, and in second place was Lady Gaga, and it had like 300 minutes.
Whoa!
Like I only listened to Taylor Swift last
it's
year.
Taylor all day, every day.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of Big X the Plug over the last year.
Yeah, you like these weird little bands.
These weird little bands. So rude. I did just see these guys, the Wonder Years.
Yeah, that's a TV show. That's so funny because I was looking at that shirt before we started being like, that's interesting. He's into that TV show.
No. It's a band from Philadelphia. I don't love 80s sitcoms with a lesson.
I did go to a show at Webster Hall recently, which is very cool of me because I'm usually just top 40 pop culture. Huge.
Totally. Yeah.
I go to arena shows mostly or stadiums.
Yeah.
That's the train. But I went to Webster Hall to see Annie DeRusso.
We had to remove all of the soundproofing, so we'll see how this sounds.
Okay. Yeah. Annie DeRusso. So
these guys, their show was great. They did they're usually like a punky band. They're like It's like raucous. They were jumping around. They're stage diving. You would hate it.
I wouldn't hate it. I've been to like cool rock shows.
Yeah. But this tour, they're doing all of their songs acoustic with like a string section.
Wow.
And it was unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
it was
great.
I cried.
At the end of the day, I could have fun anywhere at any show. Like I'm down for stuff.
Oh yeah, you're fun. You're America's number one party girl.
I don't even party that much. I feel like I am older, but I'm like down to go to like a thing.
Well, I was thinking about this.
Like I'm going to Broadway on Tuesday.
I was thinking about this on the way here. You would have thrived, maybe not now, but in your peak going out, you would have truly thrived in the Paris Hilton, like early 2000s Los Angeles era. I feel like you would have.
I was a huge fan of it, and I went clubbing when I was like 19 to maybe like 20. No, then I stopped because I found comedy at 21.
Yeah.
That's all I really cared about.
Yeah, but I could see you being like, I saw Perez Hilton get his ass eaten at the Borgata or whatever, like in the back of Avalon.
I like the style. I don't know. Like I had blonde highlights, and I did go fake tanning. Like aesthetically, but no, I'm like overwhelmed by that. I don't know if I would be accepted by Paris Hilton in LA in the 2000s.
Well, I think you would have dominated.
All right.
You would have had like a fun, like cutesy little cocaine container and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a cute little dog. I'm like, I would.
Yeah, and a dog. For
I
sure.
would have a dog. I don't do coke.
I know.
And I just realized that's why I'm not at things. And I just saw a TikTok that was like, sometimes you're just not invited because you don't do coke. And I'm like, for sure. Or I just got confronted. They're like, you actually were the first to leave. And I go, yeah, because you were all on coke.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to hang out with. Like I gotta go.
And it stinks. If you're not on coke, being around people on coke stinks.
It's like, yeah, I'd rather be on my laptop, I guess.
Yeah, there's like, I just got a Netflix login for the first time in like 5 years, so like I have some stuff to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were you like avoiding something?
No, I just got tired of Netflix. I felt like I was always scrolling. There was never anything to pick, so I just became a Hulu.
The thing is,
HBO Max
Netflix, if you fall asleep to television, it's the best app. Because it's the only one that asks, are you still watching?
And it's also the best one because it contains
Seinfeld and Sex and the City.
And your new special.
Oh, yeah. And Night Owl on Netflix. But like the rest, because I'd love to fall asleep to The Simpsons, but Disney will play all night. Max will play all night because I love Veep. But Veep's on a different, I have all my shows though.
Do you have a lot of Simpsons stuff in your house?
Yeah, and then unfortunately, a lot of it's in my my childhood bedroom closet. Like my parents are holding on to a lot of my like Simpsons stuff.
Beanie Babies and stuff in there too?
Beanie Babies are in the shelves under my bed, under my twin bed. There's one drawer, and then underneath there's 2 boxes of stuffed animals. What's
your apartment like now? Is it decorated? Is it?
It's really messy, but yeah, I hire this guy, Handy Andy. He hangs a lot of my art, and I have really good art. It's an art forward home, tchotchkes, and then I have like a fireplace.
An art forward home is great. That's great.
And then memory, like my fridge has fun stuff, but then my fireplace is where my toy collection is, and it's pretty pared down. But so I have like my toys in there.
When I was trying to picture your apartment, I was like, it's either immaculate, or cool vibe, a little messy.
It's not a little messy. It's like really, really messy. There's you can't really sit on the couch at this moment. It's all clothes.
That's a lot of clothes.
It's all clothes. And it's a lot of new clothes that came in that I haven't even tried on yet. And then it's I also, this is like so boring. I always talk about the same 10 things over and over again.
Let's not
Like I
talk
have
about
to
that.
break free, but I'm allergic to like fragrance and detergents, especially like irritate me
Okay.
in a way that's fucked up. And I was betrayed by my laundry woman, and devastating.
Yeah,
So I'm in the middle of that. I just am overloaded. I have 2 tiny closets. I live in the East Village, and it's just like I have so much stuff and I can't get rid of it in my head. I'm like attached to all these things. And so it's like, it's just, I can't. I'm overrun with stuff.
what you need is you need to go in there with.
Don't give me stupid advice like I haven't done stuff.
Well, okay, I was gonna give you some friendly advice.
What?
I was gonna say go in there with the hard nosed friend of yours who will hold your feet to the fire
course.
and then get rid of all your shit.
No, my best friend who always helps me with this and has a skill for it, and she also knows like, you know, I've cried when I had to get rid of one of my dresses. Like she had to give me a speech, so like she gets me also.
Okay, this sounds like a problem I'm gonna stop trying to help with. You're fucked.
No, but she just got this huge
You
promotion.
cried over fabric.
It's a dress I loved and I wore for forever, and she had to be like, listen, you've had a lot of fun time with this dress, but there are holes in the lining and you have to get rid of it.
Yeah, this shit sucks.
It was just so cute. It's the best.
Not anymore.
It's the best. Yeah, no,
Let it
I
go.
got rid of it years ago.
All right.
But she is now like the head person at her job. She works in higher education. She's the lead of this whole like department.
Yeah.
And so she's had less time for me, unfortunately.
That's tough. It sounds like it doesn't matter because you wouldn't listen to her anyway.
No, I do. I always start from scratch. Like I have a cleaning person that comes twice a month.
Nice.
So she makes sure it's like it's just mounds of boxes. People are also sending me stuff. I'm like a cool girl.
Yeah.
So I just have boxes of like hot sauces and body products I'm allergic to, but I can't get rid of anything because I'm frozen in time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Okay.
And then it's like crazy space, crazy mind. But my father has this. My sister has this. We're just mentally ill.
Yeah.
And my niece might have it.
I have the opposite where I just don't care about anything. Like I don't have no connection to like stuff. It took me. I lived in my apartment for 2.5 years before I put anything on the walls. Like I'm the opposite where I'm too willing to get rid of shit. And it's like some stuff is worth holding on to. I just don't.
Oh, I was professionally framing stuff while I had 3 roommates.
That's great.
Well, I had a real connection with this frame guy, but
It's tough when you lose your frame guy. Oh wait, before I forget,
it's just artistry. He had a passion for it.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill, Mo, Lenny, Barney, while he's drinking.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a rapist, so I do have to like kill Barney because he's drunk.
Well,
He can't consent, so I'm gonna kill him. And then if it's between Mo and Lenny, the depressives of the Simpsons universe, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna marry Lenny.
You have to marry Lenny,
and fuck Mo.
of course.
But I would make his year.
Oh, it would make his life.
But I can't be with someone
He'd
that
be
tries
opening
to
the
kill himself.
he'd be opening
so
the bar.
often.
He'd be spinning his keys, whistling.
Yeah. So I was just thinking I do like a bar, but Lenny, you know, it's don't tell anyone how I live, empty
Yes.
home, but like I would fill it with art, and he does have a well-paying job, and I feel like
he does well.
and he's like down. He's in the secret society, like he was part of the baseball. Like he does do stuff.
He has activities. He has friends. He's a little confidence.
Yeah,
He's a little pep in his step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was.
because Lenny has even been nominated for awards.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, definitely Lenny. But I had to think about it because I do love a dive bar. That was like my thought process.
I think if you hook up with Mo once, I think it's beers on the house for life.
Wait, do you love horror movies? Is that what this is? This is some art you have.
No, this is another one of my silly little bands.
Yeah, but they're obviously referencing The Shining.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you don't care about The Shining. You just care about
I love
the
horror
band.
movies. I don't care about The Shining. Are you a big horror movie head?
No, because once you say that, it's like, did you watch this? It's like, no, I didn't watch that.
Yes.
You know, but I love horror movies. I like scary movies. I like being scared. I like thrillers. Yeah, I like a twist and I like murder.
I love a twist.
But the one that has shook me the most, and I watched things on my timeline. But Barbarian was crazy.
I hated that movie.
Oh, I loved it.
I couldn't stand it.
It was the best. Oh, to me, it's like I couldn't believe a man wrote and directed it because I've never seen a movie illustrate a woman's experience in this world better than that movie.
Yes. Okay. The And I say, hey, whenever I talk about movies, if it's like if I enjoyed it and it was fine, I'm still like I hated it.
Okay.
So everyone thinks that I'm just the biggest hate that I don't like anything. I thought there were cool moments. I loved all the tension. I just thought the monster was goofy.
It was the extreme version of being like so inbred and abused and stuff, but killers like that exist all the time. It's like what I do on my podcast is I research the kinds of abusers like that and torturers, and they exist. And there's probably people being tortured in homes and basements and underground cellars, like all over this world.
Yeah, you watch a lot of true crime shit?
Yeah, so for our podcast, we recap an episode of SVU, but then we also do a deep dive of the true crime it's based on.
Oh, nice.
So every like week or every other week that we record, depending on the time of year, because sometimes we have to bank, we record 2 episodes a day, and we do one, like each of us is responsible for one recap and one true crime.
I think that women's mental health in America is being so affected by how many women sit around getting high, watching shows about murder, and then just shows about women fighting. I think it's an
I am
epidemic.
a Bravo head. Well, I do. Okay. Being someone in the true crime universe, like this idea that it just started with women now, like true crime has never been an issue until it was women podcasts and women doing it, because at the end of the day, people went to the Manson homes, people went to public hangings.
Oh no, it's been
people
huge.
Tore stuff. I watched 2020 growing up, like Dateline.
It's been huge for forever, but
decades. But everyone's turned on it.
I'm not against it. I was just making a fun little goof. But
you're right. I take everything too seriously. I feel like I'm always under attack. But
oh yeah, no. But it's also just because of my friends, the ones who are like true crime heads. It's all ladies.
I take you're right. Then I watch Bravo. People fight, but I just consume a lot. Like last night, I went to bed to Robin Hood, the Fox version, the Disney version.
Oh yeah,
some of the best animation ever. I forgot how cute all the little characters are and outfits.
It's unbelievable. It's so good. That was like a sick day VHS for me as a kid.
Me too, but I hadn't seen it in years, and it really it's so fucking good. And then I was looking up Sir Hiss merch. Like that's my problem too. If I like something, I want to own it. So it's
hell yeah.
I buy merch of everything. And I honestly lived a whole fantasy yesterday, because on Etsy I found it's a bunch of baseball jerseys that it's like Sir Hiss, the Fox, Mary Matt, all of them.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And you could get your own name. And I was like, if I have a bachelorette party, that's what everyone's wearing.
That's really fun.
Baseball Robin Hood.
That might be
the hen.
The best Robin Hood movie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't even consider any of the other ones close to it.
Little John is the bear, all time. The way that the crown doesn't fit his head and he has to use his ears. It's all just so good. Yeah,
and then I saw a meme that like the snake like folding its arms, and like for a limbless animal to fold its arms is like really creative.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, the way he like curls up. It's
so cute.
Yeah.
I was falling in love with how cute it was.
Yeah.
I forgot the little kid. Like I forgot so much of it. But anyways, I don't know how we're here or not.
Shout
but
out
the
to
crime,
Ashley.
I am more of a paranoid person, but at the end of the day, you have to like, what is important is you have to trust your gut.
Yes.
That's like what you learn, because as women, you learn so much as like appeasing or like what you have to do. And this, it's like, it is teaching about survival in this way that is necessary, because so many of the people that survive these things are like, I had a feeling and then I denied it. And then I was tortured for 7 years.
Oh yeah. I had a thing last night. I was riding my bike and the Google Maps sent me through this random park with no lights. And I was like, no, this is how you get murdered, Google Maps. This is, no, thank you. This is how you wind up in a BTK dungeon. Damn. Taped to a chair with, a guy poking you with stuff. Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
No, I hate them all.
Or not a favorite?
I hate them all.
Do you have one that you are the most fascinated by?
I'm haunted by a lot.
Yes.
Like, I'm definitely haunted by a lot, disgusted by a lot.
Albert Fish is the one that sticks with me the most.
Yeah, I just know his face.
He stuck roses in his dick with the thorns on.
Fuck.
Yeah, really real piece of shit, that guy.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then would put like pins from like a pin cushion. He would just stick them in his gooch. Real freak job.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was not a cool guy. He was really
Wait, did you watch the movie Companion?
Yes, I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
Yes. Companion ruled.
People weren't saying kind things about it. So I thought I was just gonna casually watch it on a flight. And I was like, this is so good.
It's my favorite movie I've seen this year, maybe. Well, no, Sinners. Sinners is my favorite movie.
Sinners for sure, but I also watched The Last Showgirl, which I think is from last year, but I just watched it this year and I really liked it. No, Sinners for sure beyond but
Companion was awesome. I'm like obsessed with AI too right now. So like,
well, I'm against AI.
Do you use ChatGPT?
No, never, not once. And I turn all AI off anywhere I can. I'm not I'm very much against it. The only thing that got me is it's like reenactments of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but they're all babies.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So that got me for sure. But other than that, I've not participated actively in any way.
I've been super anti, and then I saw this thing that was like how the different generations are using AI. So it was like people in like around our age are using it as like almost like a Google replacement. And then the generations like Gen Z and below, they're using it as like a full-blown life coach. Like they don't make a decision in their lives without using ChatGPT. And then I was like, oh, this is more powerful than I had considered, and I've started to use it more. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It lacks humanity.
Without question.
We have to hold on to it as long as we can. But also Gen Z crying about pollution and the earth and then participating in this thing that's truly going to like evaporate all the water.
Yeah, but that's propaganda though. All of the water is on a closed cooling system, so it's like it's like saying it uses.
Well, no, because I have a friend that works at a spa that is reusing the like wasted water to fund the spa. Like she works at a spa that's actually like is being run by like AI chat like computers. I don't know any of it. I actually don't care about the environment. I know we're like fucked. You know, at the end of the day, like the companies we've lost. Like there's gonna be sludge in the water. Like we've lost at the end of the day. So that's why I feel even more guilty laying and not living my life to the fullest because I know it's about to be gone. So, anyways. To me, it's like, no, research, talking. My sister's like, well, I'm not good at email. It's like, no, it's about hiring, working with other people. It's about community. It's about using your brain. It's not like we want doctors. We want historians. Like this is like taking away like brains from people. It's like our biggest nightmare. It's what the movies have warned us about for decades. So it's like, I don't understand how gung-ho we've all jumped on it because you can't like send a text to your girlfriend. It's crazy. Do your research. I do my own fucking research. Like I'm not even a hypocrite. I do my own research. Our company could hire us researchers. That's not what learning is about. That's not like I put not a spin, but it's like there's merit in research.
Definitely.
Finding the sources and then you don't find the right sources and you're kind of digging for information and then you figure out like, wait, why am I not getting information on this? And then you figure out like, holy shit, this is all these law firms because it's actually a scam that abusers use. And then you get deeper and deeper. And like, that's the whole point of fucking life. It sickens me. It sickens me.
What if you take all of the
what
if you take all the food you have in your refrigerator, it'll give you unique recipes for all the stuff you can make. It's great. It's
but we can do a thing.
My feeling is
but we could do a service where instead it's like we get to like I just saw a thing where it's an app for blind people.
Yes.
And they FaceTime you and you help them like what the video I watched was someone couldn't find which bag was goldfish.
Right.
So it was just someone being like, this one's the goldfish. And so like that was it.
Yeah.
And like what if you get to like call a shot or like people got to work more in their creative passionate pursuits because we used each other in community and had all these computers doing menial tasks. Like what are we doing here? We're letting the authoritative powers win because we think a computer is giving us therapy. It's like daunting. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Blind people FaceTiming. There's no way that camera's the right way the first try ever.
You're so rude. Wait,
it's gotta be worse than FaceTiming my dad.
Can I smoke weed in here, you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like an artsy place. I saw a woman that definitely, like, I feel does ceramics.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, they're doing they're here today, so no, unfortunately.
I can't believe you would tease me like that.
So sorry.
What if I do one hit?
That's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
yeah, do it.
I'll do it on camera. So it's cool.
Yeah, you be a real cool guy about it. I was thinking you could. So I'm not a big fan of.
Sorry, I don't mean to get on a high horse or like, I don't know, but
Oh,
people
no,
should be
I-
writing papers and learn how to do a bibliography for the love of God. Like, what are we talking about? Learn how to cite sources, learn how to see if something's real or not. Like, is something credible? Who says this? Is it backed by any data? Like, what is going on?
Okay, my counter argument to this would be that you were just like, my friend has a spa who is fighting AI with their water with like nothing to back it up. So maybe do a
No,
little.
she works there. What do you mean?
She works at.
She works at the spa.
Yeah, but what are they doing with the water? Are they doing manicure?
No, it's like the heat. You know, it's like all the heat and energy. They're like using it to. It's like a backup business. It's like a shell company for the AI, but it's like a way to hide what they're doing. It's like kind of crazy.
Oh, that now you're piquing my interest.
Yeah. You know this. You can talk to them. I mean, I'm about to go because they opened a pool, so I am gonna go
Sick.
swim.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hipper. I just like. It's just what I think life's about. Like, I'm corny. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like I feel like I'm in Moulin Rouge. Like, we're in Cabaret. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
Hold on to what, like, any sort of individuality, humanity, art that you have.
I don't disagree. I think that the way that it's not going to be Terminator style AI
Cabaret
takeover
is coming. It's worse than that.
I think the way it's going to happen is all these people who are using it for every aspect of their life. The more that happens, the more people are constantly using it.
Because you saw the one where like the AI computers were talking to each other to plan a wedding, realized they were computers, and then started talking to each other in their own language.
Incredible.
And there's
That's
like a
so
famous
scary.
quote that says like, once they're communicating in a language you don't understand, like you got to stop fucking with it.
Oh yeah.
It was basically like they were trying to trick them, and the computers were like, well, we know who we are, and then they went to each other. And planned like a 150-person wedding.
And like every CEO who's ever been involved in an AI company have all quit and been like, we have to stop this.
Wait, really?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, it's
So
fine.
I am right.
You're not wrong.
I'm right. I just don't know what to do about it except, write my jokes.
Yeah.
Try to influence the tourists that come here and the boyfriends that are dragged to my shows.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
How do you feel about long fake nails?
Are you being sarcastic because I do a joke about this or what?
No,
Oh, I do a bit about this.
I didn't know that.
No, they're beautiful and amazing. I am not able to function
Yeah,
with them. And I got them twice.
they're ludicrous. I think
But my friends, I love seeing all my friends' nails. They really kill it.
what I think you could pioneer is long nails on just the thumb and pointer to use as a roach clip. Like how it was like long coke nail in the 70s, like long pinky nail with Farouk Coke. So you just do the
I
two.
honestly don't even hate that. I was about to be mad, but
No, that's
I
fun.
like it.
That's fun. You could
look, I'm gonna light this tiny one. No, I am gonna light the
yeah,
medium tiny.
do whichever.
I have to have a little respect for myself.
Yeah, have some respect for yourself. Oh man, when last time we saw each other, I think it was at
We'll blame the ceramicist.
definitely was at the gutter,
Yeah,
and I had such
I remember that.
it was a good time. I had such a like your friends keep you in check moment with you that you didn't know happened, where we were in the back in the showroom and I was leaning against the bar like all cool guy style,
Uh-huh.
and you walked by. You didn't even say anything, just your presence. I was sitting there and I was like, who the fuck do I think I am? And I stood up. I was like, people know you here, man. Fucking, what are you doing?
But so I didn't do anything intentional.
No. It was just seeing a familiar face like knocked me out of my like, oh, I'm like fucking chilling right now. I'm like,
No, you should be comfortable always.
I was. It was fine, but it made me giggle so hard that you walked past. I was like, who the fuck do I think I am?
You
dude?
got to come to Simpsons Trivia with me one time.
Oh,
it's
I'm
at
down.
the Gutter. It's the first Tuesday of every month.
I'm down.
And they release a theme like a week or two before, and one round is a theme you could study for.
Oh, okay.
Because these people are you're not going to.
They're gonna hit shit.
They're nuts.
It's like, what's Duffman's middle name? And you're like, what, dude?
They don't do things like that. They're
Come
more
on.
creative. The girls are way more creative. They do a really good job in the questions, but they are like, because they don't even know the answers to a lot of the questions without them like watching it.
Yeah.
But the people know the fucking answers. These people are on, because I judged the costume contest one year.
I'm fun.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's your favorite, right?
I think she's like the most admirable character overall, learns the most lessons, has the most heartwarming and funny episodes. But I don't know. I don't know if it's favorite.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
I admire her the most.
She's the best. I'm such a nerd. I
I
can't
love Marge, and I don't know.
I can't watch it on Disney Plus because the aspect ratio is wrong and it drives me crazy. It's zoomed in. It's not.
But you know what's fun on the Disney Plus though?
It drives me nuts.
There's deleted moments that were cut out for commercials.
Oh, that's fun.
There are scenes that I know don't exist in the TV versions because I am like a super fan.
Oh yeah, you're number one. I sent you when I stay with my buddy Dan, who's also a Simpsons head.
Yeah.
I sent you photos of all of his.
Wait,
all of his shit
but because Sex and the City is like that too, and I was talking to some of these people that play Simpsons trivia a lot, and one of them suggested doing a round that's all about the scenes that are cut out for the commercial, like for commercials. And I go, "You're psychotic. You understand that?"
That's.
I go, "That wouldn't be fun." I'm like, "I'm glad you know this, but like, no."
That's bullshit.
Crazy idea.
Yeah, they'd be like name Homer's job in season 9, episode 4, and you're like, dude, I don't give me more than that. You can't.
But they
be that
wouldn't
hyper
do
specific.
that. They wouldn't do that. But it is episode. They have themes. I don't know. They do a good job. It's not annoying.
Okay, that's good because when it gets they have to find a balance where you like throw some out for like
It's
the
some of those
hardcore
things.
nerds.
This is what happens. It's one of these things where like you see the episode, you see the scene,
Yes.
and you just don't know.
Yes.
You're like, I know this episode. I know it. Or you're like, fuck, what was that fire truck called? Is it the turbo something or is it this? And you're like, nah,
Yeah.
But like it's not a full departure of like you totally don't know. You just like you could have known another specific moment.
Well-
but one time when I was judging, I was playing with the regulars. And over 3 rounds, I only knew one answer that they didn't know.
Damn. I would only be good if it's up to season 9.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
only
season
90s.
10.
They're 90s. They're cool girls.
That's great.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they
nail
know
it.
what they're doing. There's raffle, there's prizes. The bartender gets into it. Duff is on one of the pull tabs.
Fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm down. The first time I saw Duff I was in Mexico, and it made me laugh so hard. It was before they had it up here, and they had you would just go into random bars in Mexico, and they would have Duff. It's fun.
I love that.
It's a good time.
I really love that.
Yeah, I'm so pro. I wrote all these fun things.
I want to be
ask you.
so rich I could have a party in the Simpsons part of Universal Studios. Like I want to be able to rent it out.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, but like, how many friends do I have?
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair. I did enjoy. What do you think of the Simpsons ride?
I had a great time. I only did it once, but I was like on cloud 9. I was having the time of my life.
I was shocked at how good it was.
Yeah,
it was
because
so
people
much
were
better
like
than I thought it was
shitting
gonna
on
be.
it. So like, and then when I was like, I'm having the time of my life, but I love it.
It's very fun.
I love playing Simpsons tabs. Like, I love it.
And the fact that they're making fun of amusement parks. They're like, it's all just shitting on the experience of being there. And I was like, oh, Disney could never. They would never have the balls to do that.
No, the friend that I even went with won me all the stuffed animals.
Sick.
I was drinking the beer. We snuck in.
Yes.
It was just like one of the best days.
Universal is fun. Because it's like Disney is like immaculate and perfect, and everything is like pristine and considered, and all of the themes tie into each other. The trash cans in the Jungle Zone are jungle themed, like it's perfect. And then Universal is like, oh, these are people who live and work in Orlando. Like it's like Orlando. It's so much trashier, and it's devoid of. It's like everything feels dusty, and I feel like you could haggle. It's a great vibe. It's like a dive bar versus like a fancy high end.
Okay, cool.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I haven't really gone to either since I was in high school. I've gone to Great Americas since, but I'm not really. I love rides. I hate lines.
My brother growing up, so my brother has achondroplasia. He's a little person.
Uh-huh.
So he has the same shit as Peter Dinklage and Wee Man.
Okay.
So growing up, he would get a handicap pass that would let us go in through the exits. We would skip all the lines and it was the greatest. We go to Paramount's Carowinds in North Carolina, and the endless sea of these fat Southern hillbillies just with barbecue falling out of their mouths and onion rings in their fucking grubby little paws, getting so mad at us as we got on the log flume first. It was the best.
Why would they be mad?
If you're not in a wheelchair, people don't like it when you do disability stuff. So it was like my brother.
But if he looks small, I don't get the issue.
But he's just kind of short. So people will be like, they're hot and dumb and fat, and they've been in the sun, and they're like, why are they getting in front of us?
No, but people are the worst. Like I remember,
but it was the fucking best.
I had an opener. There's a comic, Fiona. I forgot her last name, Cully, I think, but she opened for me in Nashville.
Yeah,
and she has like a mobilized wheelchair.
Yeah,
and she talks about, but she just became like disabled years ago. She wasn't always.
Yes.
And so she has like, and just how people don't care about you and how the world's not made for you, but everything that's accessible would be for everyone. So it's like, why not just make everything accessible? Which makes sense to me. But people will tell her like, oh, you self-centered bitch. You think the world should revolve around you.
That's
and it's
crazy.
Like, what are you talking about? And this happened another time. I was watching a video and it was like people that needed interpreting at a concert and the venue was being rude and then canceled their tickets and just wasn't nice. And it's like, get people a fucking interpreter. And then the comments, I was going to be like, I'll complain about the venue. And then the comments were like, get over yourself. Why do you want special treatment? It was, I just like, you forget people are bad, but it's the same people who don't want like kids to have free lunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. People are
bad.
By and large, people are not great.
It's like, it's so crazy. And then there's these moments where like life is so beautiful and perfect. And I'm like, why is everyone so miserable?
Because we just did it. We just did it all wrong. And this whole thing is ridiculous. And we just blew it. Like, yeah, life should be going to the park and getting stoned with your buddies and having a nice sandwich. And it's just so much not of that. It's so much other shit. I had to go to the DMV. We got to get rid of this stuff. We gotta make the AI. If it was utilized properly, I
don't want any of it though. Like that's the thing. I'm so anti AI because I also believe in like there are people. I mean, I isolate. So like when I isolate, sometimes when I get coffee or do certain tasks, it's like the only people I'm talking to.
Yes,
I think that's important.
Yeah,
like the Nordic countries, like they have their flaws or whatever, and like Finland, did join Hitler, but
yeah, and you also have to like. They have special apps to make sure you aren't related when you go on dates. Like, that's not great.
But I was in Finland and it's like, I don't know, just having things be content and people not like lusting after more and they have the things they need. Like, I don't think it's perfect, but I don't know. Kids just being fed and learning and people having second homes in the woods. I like that.
Oh my goodness.
What? What?
Is today Tuesday? No, today's
Monday. What's going on?
Shane Torres is here. He's supposed to record tomorrow, though.
We're back.
And I completely forgot where we were.
Already writing an email.
But hell yeah. Just a businesswoman on the go.
I think I started railing about like talking to people.
Yeah.
Oh, but one of the things like a country has, they have like a line that's designated for old people that want to chat. There's like a chatters line.
Oh, get me as far fucking away from that as possible. I don't want to small talk. I don't want to chatty Uber driver. I know it's been covered by everyone on planet Earth, but yeah, I don't like small talk. It depends.
Sometimes you vibe. Sometimes you vibe with someone that like, I don't know. Get to learn.
That's why I love New York, because I walk around all day looking at hundreds of thousands of people that I don't have to interact with or speak to, and it makes me rock hard. I just go look at all these people I'm ignoring and not talking to. It's the fucking best.
Yeah, recently, I go to my coffee shop almost every day when I'm in town, sometimes twice a day.
Yeah.
And someone was already in front of me, but we didn't talk to each other. My drink was ready for me by the moment I walked on.
It's great.
Paid, and then it just was like cool.
That's what it's nice when good customer service for me is a friendly face and no additional questioning or interaction.
No, sometimes I vibe with people. I don't care. Sometimes I'm chatting.
Well, yeah, but you're like an all-time hang. You're like a good time all the time.
No.
Well, when I interact with you.
Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes I want to be silent, and New York gives you that. But the weed store usually says something nice.
Yeah. I don't go to dispensaries in New York. I still use my delivery system. I don't trust them.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Do you go to like one that's like?
I only go to the legit ones. The other ones
Yeah.
have been cracked down upon. I only go to the ones where they take your ID and it's like familiar brands and yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's good.
There's
Okay.
a system. I know what's up.
Okay.
I know what's up.
Okay, I want to ask you these things before I
Because I
forget.
definitely don't like smoking fake weed.
It's the worst shit of all time. My buddy bought weed, then he went to break it up, and there was a pencil eraser in it. Like these people they can't be trusted.
No.
I'm being real pro with my list of questions.
I really talk a lot at Soul Cycle.
Do you really?
I'm like a freak. Like I am like excited to talk to my teacher class.
I would be so annoyed. I would be like, lady, I'm sweating out of my asshole right now. Please stop.
No, it's like part of it.
Well, I guess it's different because
If you want people obsessed with you where they sign up for your Saturday class Monday at noon as sign up and it's sold out by 12:02, you got to talk to us.
Sure. Yeah, you got to work for it.
No. JK.
Do you have any goals for the summer? Anything you're like?
I'm going to Australia, New Zealand, and I guess.
Is it your first time out there?
And right now, like I leave town Friday, and then we're doing my mom's 80th birthday in Mexico, so I'm gonna be gone for weeks at a time, and so I do need a lot of outfits, especially when you're on the road too and doing shows. Like you want to look good on stage.
Yes.
And it's for all different weathers, and it's like lounging. You want some workout gear, all of it, but I don't want to carry I always overpack, and I have this trunk and it's a nightmare. So I think my goal, what I really want to work on this summer on these trips is like not to overpack.
Yes.
Be really intentional and not have it be heavy, even though I do need a lot of stuff. And I need to bring my merch. So I have to bring like my magnets to fucking Mexico. Wait, you know what? I'm going to add an errand. I think I need to ship it.
Yeah, definitely ship it.
I'm going to ship it to, where am I going to be? Atlanta. Okay. I've like procrastinated for so many days doing nothing. And then tomorrow's going to be the day.
Yeah, you're going to
where
handle
it all
it. Lock
has
in.
to happen.
Celsius breakfast. Get it moving.
Yeah.
Are you a Celsius girl?
I like it. Not to sound like a brat, but like when I'm on set for night shoots, I really like that.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. I crafty.
I like shot this like an indie movie, and it was in a part of New Jersey where it was only a Wawa.
Yeah.
And near the hotels, it's like where truckers would stay.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like getting picked up for set at 3 a.m. or like 2:45 in the morning, and then going to Wawa and getting some Celsius's Oasis vibe.
Very cool. It
made me feel really cool.
I can see you on a set having a PA be like, "Can I get you something?" And you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'd love like a coffee or whatever." And then as they walk away, you turn to your friend and you're like, "Oh my god!" Like, yes.
Well, I love it. It's definitely like a part of set life I enjoy.
Yes.
Like cans of Diet Coke.
Hell yes.
People
God,
just
I
giving you
love
breakfast. You just get there and people bring you breakfast.
And they're like stoked to do it, and they're so nice.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That makes
I am excited.
That makes me. I'm like happy that people are being nice.
Yeah, I'm not really a jaded person. Well,
No.
I'm also I'm a small enough part on a lot of stuff where I'm dressed like the extras. Like I'm dressed like the background. So when I get to set, I'm treated like shit for like a little bit, and then they realize. Like I have to tell everyone, like I actually have a line.
Yeah.
I actually do have a line and a stunt. Thank you so much. But I'm dressed like like not losers, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're just,
background is just treated poorly, like unfortunately, but they're also like kind of wild, you know? It's like it's like a weird dynamic, I would say.
and there's also that they're like career background people. So so I'm sure a lot of those people on those sets are like, dude, fucking Jerry, can you cut it out, dude? You're not getting in it. Like you're not getting the line. Stop. Take off the hot dog hat or whatever.
Well, the one thing that like one time I was talking to this actress, but she was talking to the background guy that was behind us doing something.
Yes.
There was like a payphone, but he's so used to being ignored that he didn't even register that she was talking to him.
They're like the Lennies of the set.
Yeah, it's like it's very fucked. So one time, like I remember getting to wardrobe and they were like, over there, and I'm like, no, I actually have some lines, and they're like, oh yeah, come in.
Yeah.
Then they're nice.
Sick. Okay. Okay. Great.
No, I'm like not jaded.
Okay. What's your perfect Saturday? Yeah, and you have an unlimited budget, and you can have celebrity cameos.
Can or can't?
You can. Unlimited budget, celebrity cameos, design your perfect Saturday.
Okay. Okay. I live in New York, so I'm going to make it New York.
Okay.
Vibes.
Don't want to travel. I get it.
I think what I would do is it's going to be a perfect like summer day.
Yes.
Not too hot, but hot.
Like 74, 75.
Maybe even a little hotter.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have a room at the William Vale.
Okay.
So that's where I would sleep at that night, where it would start.
A suite, no doubt.
Sure, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I honestly...
unlimited budge.
It's so funny because in my head I was like, we'll have the 2 queen rooms. The 2 queen bed. I truly envision queen beds. It's like so depressing. Oh yeah, unlimited budget, whatever. I just want to do like, I'm just thinking New York. I guess I'm not thinking full-fledged. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Okay, so it's me, my besties. I'm thinking Julia, Lane, Libby. Let's get Sydney Marie. Like I'm getting cabanas. So I've rented, unlimited budget. So I've rented the full pool out at the William Vale.
Yes.
So I have a suite at the William Vale. I rented out the pool. How quickly I became unlimited budget. I was like, I don't know if I could do this.
Yeah, no. Unlimited budget. World's your oyster.
Because I'm trying to think if there's a better pool in Manhattan, but I love the view from Brooklyn of the city.
Yes.
So wake up, immediately hit the pool early with like smoothies, breakfast, morning cocktails, joint. And then this is embarrassing, but I wouldn't force anyone else, but I would go to the Williamsburg Soul Cycle to Jasmine's class.
Yes, sick.
And I would like ride with her.
Great.
And then I would go back to the pool, swim. We would order like sushi, like high-end sushi to the bar.
The type of sushi you'd eat off of possibly a model of some kind?
No, just like maybe like we would unlimited budget. We would get like the top sushi chefs in the city.
Yes.
We would get like Nobu. We would hire the Nobu people to come like cook for us at the pool of the William Vale all day.
Amazing. Love it.
And we would swim and smoke weed, and I would hire a really fun DJ. And then the group would open up if I rented out the whole pool. So there'd be like everyone I like. So in the beginning, it would be more intimate, just people I super, super like a lot. Like, close knit. Then I would open it up towards nighttime, evening.
Right. A little vibe injection, get some fresh faces in.
Yeah. And then we would, so the party can happen like evening, but then I want to go out. So then back to smaller group. I would go rent like a back room at one of the best restaurants in New York, Le Bernardin. I would do a party room at Le Bernardin.
Yes.
And eat like a 10-course seafood, Eric Ripert masterpiece. And then I would go, I don't know, are there outdoor clubs? Oh, I would get like a boat that goes around the city.
Okay, great.
And just party part 2.
Party part 2. Can I toss out a suggestion?
Yeah.
Can we? I feel like this boat. I feel like maybe there's a small stage. Maybe we get a little private concert going.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, I don't want to DJ. I'm getting celebrities.
You can have celebrities. You don't have to. But if you want to Gaga on a grand piano,
okay. So then,
just for the vibe, you could.
Because then I'm like, is there like a rooftop? I'd rather fully. Oh, but okay, no. And then there would be a stylist all day and hair and makeup.
Yeah, and costume changes.
Yeah. Well, that's what the stylist, hair and makeup, and everyone is for. So yeah, so it would be like everyone would be glam throughout the day
Fun.
too,
Sick.
and night.
I knew you'd crush this. Yeah, fuck yeah.
And then the boat party would be, I don't know if I need it to be on a boat, because then people have to be on time. Like, but I don't want it to be in a nightclub. I guess like I'm not familiar with huge fun rooftops.
I like the boat. The boat is a classy choice.
Or do I rent out the Statue of Liberty? I basically do want a private concert. I think it'll be on a boat. I think it's a boat around the city.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Is it Taylor on the boat, or is
No, I would say it's Miley, Rihanna. It's like Rihanna.
Okay, and they have like a sick band and they're like doing stuff together sometimes too.
Ariana, Gaga. The thing is, I love Taylor. I don't know if she's friends with all of them. Like, that's what's tough. I'm thinking about their vibes too.
Yeah, but you would get along great. You guys would be drinking whiskey and stuff. You'd have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have And then Seth Rogen could be there too.
Oh, sick. Yeah, hell yeah.
I would love to hang out with, and his wife Lauren. I'm obsessed
Oh,
with
this
them.
is a sick party or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really obsessed with them. So then that would be like, I guess I'm extending the 24 hours, but then boat dance. I want just dance, but the boat might get windy. I'm trying to think what the biggest rooftop in Manhattan is.
You're losing your mic. You're lost in the fantasy.
What's the biggest rooftop in Manhattan?
Oh, I have no idea.
Ooh, I know what I would fucking do after La Bernardin.
Yeah, what do you got?
After La Bernardin, we would do the rooftop at the MoMA.
Sick.
Or at the Met.
Yes.
Or is it the Met? No, the Met.
The Met has a sick rooftop.
Yeah, the Met rooftop. Is
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Because then we could do art throughout, and I would have
Yes.
there would be security because I think people would be on drugs. But I would, I would rent out the MoMA so people could look at art, and that's when the Molly could come out. We've had dinner, so then it's Molly, and then on the rooftop it's like Rihanna, Miley, Gaga,
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, and yeah.
I mean, that's like you nailed, like home run, 10 out of 10. That was, sick.
Well, thanks for pushing my imagination because I definitely started out like, honestly, what I was thinking in the beginning is like me and my friends in the cabana at a hotel pool looking in New York ordering.
If they have availability. Yeah. If they can squeeze us in.
Because those days are the days I love. I do love cognac. But yeah, that would be it. I think that would be my perfect day.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Killed it. Well, dude, thanks so much for coming in.
That's it? You said there was more questions.
I do have some more. Yeah.
Ask me more because you promised questions.
All right. Okay, so there's a thing called a life hammer, right?
Okay.
Which is like an experience or like for me, like a goal. So like,
Wait, I just thought of one more thing I would add.
yeah, do it.
During the pool, there would be like Real Housewives of New York. Like the best of playlist of Real Housewives episodes playing around us as well.
Awesome, like Porn and Chicken in Chicago, but instead of porn, it's the Housewives.
Yeah.
All right, sick. So life hammer, like for me, like a life hammer for me that I want to do, I want to get skydive certified.
Okay.
Like that's a real goal that I have. Is there anything like that like it's like something you've always wanted to do that you're gonna try and get done before you die?
I really want to be in an action movie or play a spy. Like I want to be able to do a fight scene in a movie.
I would love to do that. I don't think I would ever be a spy. I think I do have a chance of being the guy in the van who like is like on the computers and stuff.
Yeah, but you said a life
that
hammer that's like hard, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm easily castable for that, but I feel like if someone just believed in me enough, invested the training, I just wanted, but I think I would do it. I would love to be an action star, but I would like to marry.
I would love to see the behind the scenes footage of you doing the gun training. So just like guys, I really think that no one should have these.
It is true, except those sexy people at the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
That hot Asian guy and a girl, and then like
and they're on skis. That shit's tight.
The cool, for sports, not for murder. Wait, but another life hammer. I mean, it could
also be like a country you've always wanted to go to. I mean, you're gonna love Paris.
I want to. I'm actually messaging a travel agent because I really want to do this, but
with a phone that can travel back to 1986. Who has a travel agent?
Oh, but they're back in terms of like, I'm going to be here and I have 7 days. Can you like make me a good trip?
Oh, okay. So they like assemble an itinerary for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah. Cause I'm extending my tour so I can like explore.
Sick.
And I think hopefully this life hammer can happen. I don't need to go underwater, but I want to go to like Antarctica to see penguins, or I want to go somewhere where I could see orcas in the wild.
I would love to see wild river otters. That would be the
No, they're
best.
disgusting.
They're the cutest ever. What are you talking about?
Do you not know about river otters?
They're so adorable.
They're
and they
truly incest, but you don't know about river otters?
I know that they have favorite rocks. I know that they have favorite toys, and they play and they hold hands. And
Toby,
float
I'm
away,
about
and
to ruin your life.
And they're the cutest animal ever. They're my favorite animal.
I can't believe you don't know the darkness of river otters.
What are they doing?
Versus sea otters. River otters truly will like murder other families of otters and their children, and then rape the children otters.
They're like
and
Genghis
steal
Khan.
people. Yeah, they're like rape, murder, incest maniacs. They're like this. They're so scary. Like if you see a river otter, you have to run.
No, they're so cute. I wanted to be my best friend and to hang out and to we'll pal around and float. They're so adorable.
Yeah, they're necrophiliac. The case against are necrophiliac serial killing fur monsters. They're sick, depraved jerks. Violence, aggression, like it's crazy.
Oh, this is R. Kelly all over again.
Yeah, rape within the sea. Oh, this says sea otters. Maybe I've been wrong.
Yeah, maybe I know
they rape baby seals. I always thought it was river otters.
No, I think it's chill.
Dude, I think it's sea otters. I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, because I know that sea otters are dicks, and they're
but
way
what
bigger.
are the ones you can rub their hands at the zoo?
Those are river otters.
Dude, I'm so sorry I had it backwards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they're necrophiliacs.
Straight up slanderous.
They're necrophiliac, like
Don't kink shame.
No, the two species Russia. I know it. Just can't believe I was so wrong. But right. Do otters attack people?
No, I think but they're okay.
Okay, go
listen,
to the
we've
next.
all got listen, this is what I'll say. We've all got a past, okay?
They're horrific menaces to other species.
What they got ops. Everyone's jealous of them for how good looking and charming they are.
But I also, I want to like marry like a scientist or historian.
Yeah.
That's my life hammer. So then I could learn stuff, but not have to do the hard labor. Just listen.
Wildly attainable.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, especially at like some mid-level regional university. I'm sure.
Yeah, but my friend who works in higher ed said that professors are crazier than comedians. So that's like kind of hard to imagine. I need someone a little more normal.
Yeah, my dad's a history professor, but he mostly
What's his vibe?
Martinis, 5 o'clock every day. Nice. A lot of British mysteries.
Okay, yeah, this is the life I need.
Yeah, Dr. D's chilling.
And then we could live for free in university housing.
Okay.
I used to babysit for professors at Columbia University, and their apartments were so nice.
All right. I think that's
No, one more. We can't end on me being so wrong.
Who's your number one Law and Order cast member of all time?
Not even guest star cast member.
No, full-blown cast member.
So this is the thing. It's hard not to say Mariska Hargitay with Olivia Benson. She is like the heart and like everything of the show.
It's
so it's
so
kind of
easy not to say. It's so easy not to say that.
No. It's the obvious answer.
I disagree.
You don't think that's the obvious answer?
I don't.
Okay. So she has kept it alive for this long. Ice-T has my heart, my soul. It's like most of the merch. Like I love his lessons. I love everything about Finn, the drama, the growth, all of that. But Finn as a detective does annoy me at times, of course. But I have the most merch. Like I love Finn and Ice-T. Went to Star Walk of Fame, like look up to him. And then Belzer with Munch to me is like one of the best characters. Sure. And like to me, it's like the funniest lines, the messiest life, on the bar. But like he's the one that just like makes the darkest jokes, the conspiracies. And the way I'm talking about him, and I can't even stop from smiling. I think that's my final answer. It would be Munch. Detective Munch, Richard Belzer, is my favorite character and actor and of SVU.
Great. I'm a Jerry Orbach guy. To me, Jerry Orbach, he's that to me is Law and Order.
Yeah.
I love him. I think he's so and Broadway background, which I know you love.
Well, and his Lumiere.
And
isn't he?
And he just got Midwestern housewives wet for 2 decades. I mean, wetting up Deborah's left and right. Every mom loves Jerry. It's the Orbach is the man.
Yeah, I only watch SVU, so that's why. If you opened up to the whole universe, I don't think Mariska is the most obvious answer.
Sure. In my head, it was all Law and Order.
For sure. I just am so specific to. I don't really watch the others at all.
Super fair.
One day I will, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But you should watch.
But Jerry Orbach, yeah, I understand now why you were like so confused by why I said it was obvious. But yeah, for me, definitely. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Shout out.
I recently was bidding on some items from.
What were you gonna get?
It was a business card, ID badge, and police badge of Detective Munch.
How much?
I had a limit, and then with all the fees and like auction house stuff, it was going to be way past. So then I increased my limit by a little bit.
Yep.
And then I was like outbid, and there was still over like 20 hours left of bidding, so I had to like back out.
What'd you cap at?
The cap was like 700.
Oh, okay. In my head it was 5,000.
And I hope it went that high. I just was not going to do that.
Yeah. But I could see you.
I've done things like that. I've bought art for that. Yeah, maybe if it wasn't. Yeah, if I had more money, I would.
Definitely.
I definitely can't spend $5,000 on his business card and badge.
Sure. Well, dude, thanks so much for coming in.
But I'm glad you thought I was gonna go that hard.
Yeah. Well, I believe in you.
No, hopefully I'm gonna go on an animal adventure in New Zealand or something.
Yeah. Or meet like a hot surfer dude.
Sure, yeah.
That's just all I picture in Australia is guys with mullets who are shirtless and ripped, being like, fucking yeah, you're sick. We paid it's $40 for one beer here, fucking awesome.
Surfing, I'm not interested.
No,
No.
I feel like that's like a high tier hobby for a guy to have.
For sure, but they probably want to be with someone else that likes to surf. It's like a high level of athleticism that I'm not really going to be matching.
Sure, that's super fair.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, maybe you'll meet a
scientist of of the wildlife.
Yeah. Like a Crocodile Dundee type.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Hell yeah.
I want an animal adventure because I'm about to write to this travel agent of like what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's also going to be winter, so that's tough.
You should go hang out with capybaras. Those things are so cute, and they definitely don't do necrophilia.
No, they're actually very beloved.
Yeah, they're great.
Crocs don't even eat them. Gators, nothing.
No, everybody's friends with them. They're the bros of the animal kingdom.
It's really
everybody's
cool.
down. Yeah, they just catch a vibe.
Who would you be in the animal kingdom?
Who would I be? Probably like I want to be like I'd be a lion or I'd be like a bald eagle, but I think honestly I'd be a King Charles Spaniel. Or like a cockapoo. I'd be some whack ass fucking couch dog. He's just like hyped up on car rides and kicking it.
Yeah, I definitely like my face went to like a cat, like a house cat.
Yeah, unfortunately. Do you think guys who have cats is a red flag?
No.
Nice, good. All right.
Is that a red flag? I think it's a green flag.
Yeah, for a lot of people it is. Yeah.
People don't like men with cats.
No, they hate them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was running around being like, "Look how cute my cat is," showing people photos, and then someone was like, "People hate." It was Corinne Fisher. Was like people hate men with cats. I was like, "Really?" Like, no, I love my little guy.
Yeah, I like animals. I don't know. I think I would think twice if it was snake. And I never thought about this, but I was hanging out with people this weekend, and they said like tarantula.
Yeah, like
tarantula would be a red flag. Snake's a red flag.
Yes.
Lizards that aren't like bearded dragons or like a tortoise that you've had since you were in high school. Red flags.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with all of those. Any sort of reptilian, anything with scales is no good.
It's just paws, and I'm actually okay. Even like fish tanks, I'm fine with.
Yeah, I don't love a fish tank. I don't like fish. I don't eat seafood. They're disgusting. We could nuke the whole ocean. I'd be totally fine with it.
It's so funny. My perfect day involved only seafood.
I know. Yeah. And because it was your perfect day, I didn't say shit. I didn't want to sum on it. But,
yeah, to say the Nobu and La Bernadette, and that's like your nightmare.
Oh, that's
but late night, like
Sushi's all right because you can do like avocado or whatever.
But then my MoMA party would have like Shake Shack and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But probably nicer. I'd get like I would get Red Hook Tavern to fucking
and
do stuff.
I would be all full of Molly. The only thing I'd be chewing on is the side of my
Oh, yeah,
face.
you're right. You're right.
I'd be fine.
But I would have food for people that aren't on Molly.
Yeah, sick. Dude, Liza, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks.
Check out That's Messed Up, the SVU pod. Go watch the new Spesh Night Owl on Netflix.
Please come see me live.
Go see her live. She's all over the place. Glittercheese.com for tickets. Follow her on all social media at Glittercheese. Yeah, you're the best.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. And we'll see you guys in a week. Later.